You. How could you?
Ramirez, stop! Please! I don't want to fight you!
It's too late, Fina. There's no going back. I will kill everyone and everything in this world. I will not be defeated.
Ramirez! What are you doing?
Have you forgotten? Zelos' power does not stop with the moons. Zelos is almighty. And only Sylvites can control it. To control Zelos, I shall forfeit my life.
Ramirez! Please don't!
The Ramirez you knew is already dead, Fina! Zelos! I sacrifice my life for you! Zelos! Awaken! I command you!
Oh yeah, this ain't good. He's gonna fuse with that, ball of, liquid mercury death and destruction. Oh boy. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's changing! Oh wow! Oh boy! Oh, it's getting bigger! Ramirez! Why did he? Everyone! We have to retreat! If we stay here, we'll all be crushed! Run, 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 run! At least we don't have to run all the way through Solstice. This is done automatically for us. And there's a hole right there for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Wow. Ramirez turned into a Death Star. That's Zelos? How do you expect us to beat this thing? Zelos has not finished taking shape. Once it does, it will be invincible. But if we attack it while it's still forming... That seems like an ex machina right there. Kill it while it's still, young. But you know what? Whatever. I understand. This is our only chance. Everyone! Battle stations! We must defeat Zelos here and now! Oh boy. We're gonna be fighting a giant planet. Or a planet-ish type deal. Oh man. The 6th Gigas. And he gets his own creepy battle music. Now, No, Zelos. Let's finish this. I feel like Vice says that a lot. So what you want to do, it doesn't really matter what you do. As you can see, it's going to be a red attack on you no matter what. You can close into the enemy to get those 2 criticals at the end there. But for this first round, I just feel like maintaining my distance and building up my own personal buffs and everything, and then talking about Zelos in the midst of it all. So, we don't know what Zelos is capable of. Let's keep our distance until we can formulate some kind of plan. And by pulling away a little bit, it just should all be green with that last one being red. Alright, so, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just fortify my... We have 99 SP as the Delphinus, FYI. I just kind of want to point that out. Arala, absolutely going to go down here in order to give us all 99 in the following turn. Ica will fire off Moon Torpedo. And do it there. Fina, Moon Gun. No, we can only do 1, can we? Alright, so we'll just have the torpedo there. That should be... Well, if that's the case, I'm going to move the torpedo 1 space over. Fina then will do the Apo Wax here. Drachma will do the Speed Wax. That's only for 2 rounds, right? 1 turn? Man, there's got to be a better one. Is there a better speed? 2 rounds? Sure, why not? We'll do that, and then we'll do the Apple Waxing. Okay, so, the 6th and final Gigas. Zelos has 240,000 HP, will give us 33,590 experience at the end of battle, 0 gold, and the most useless Captain Stripe in the game because we cannot equip it to the Delphinus. There's no chance between fighting Zelos and the end of the game that gives us the ability to equip that ability. Oh, come on! Did I just give myself an apple wax and he drill nosed me? You jerk. This guy has a lot of, like, magic attacks, but he also has a bunch of special attacks as well. Moon Ray, Great Moon Ray, Moon Laminate, and Judgment are the 4 main ones. We'll probably see one of these at the end of battle, and then as he starts changing in terms of, reforming and everything, we'll see a bunch of other ones as well. It's a fun fight. It's an interesting fight, especially for the final ship battle of the game. You just kind of have to keep your ship's health high, because if you let him give off like attacks like this more and more, he'll do some pretty decent damage. Like, you see, that did almost 6,000 damage to the Delphinus as is, and we have pretty high defense going into this. It looks like all of Zelos' attacks are coming out of that symbol in the middle. So, if you attack it from the side, you're going to get absolutely nothing. But taking Ika's advice, it's dangerous, but that symbol may be its weak point. We've got to attack it from the front. And we'll be fine because, like, again, we have plenty of things in our arsenal to be able to knock it. 99! That's awesome! Moon gun, please. Thank you. We're going to, once again, moon torpedo out this... we're going to move it all the way there, right? Yeah, we'll do that. Fina, this is the long one, or is the moon gun a long one? No, okay, so I'm going to have to swap that out. I like having, a massive turn where everything just seems to fire. I'm going to... I've noticed firing off the cannons with Drachma really doesn't do much of anything. Like, I'll fire it off. We're weakened. Fine, whatever. But he's probably going to miss, which kind of sucks. Maybe he'll hit because we seem to be pretty close. He misses. All right, that's fine. I went through kind of a practice run with this beforehand, and I was trying to find a pretty decent strategy in order to fight Zelos with. But, yeah, that's really, Drachma misses most of the time. Well, he hit there, which is good. Still did a pretty good amount of damage. But, like, if he was firing by himself, he missed. And it's kind of funny just watching Vice spin in a circle here as Zelos fires off all these magical bullets at us and everything like that. I have yet to find the reason why Zelos is called Zelos. You don't see the word silver in his name at all. Unless it has to do maybe with some type of, like, the word for silver in, like, Latin or Spanish or something along that way. I don't know, but... Oh! You know what I never talked about? What I never actually brought up in terms of real-world analogs? And that would be what Solstice is based off of. And I'm sure you guys probably figured it out by now, but Solstice is based off of the legend of the lost city of Atlantis. The one that apparently sank into the ocean, the super high-tech society that was, like, way beyond its time, but, like, some type of, like, catastrophic event caused it to disappear from the world. That's what Solstice is based off of. And it looks like Solstice is... let's try this again. It looks like Zelos is slowing down. I think we're damaging it. Alright, now's our chance to attack. Open fire. Get ready for this. You ready for this turn? This turn's gonna be awesome. Attack it from the front, because that's where its weak point is. So many moonstone cannons for days. Oh man, that's great. So of course we're going to take a moonstone cannon and fire it off there. Of course we're going to take a moon torpedo and fire it off here, just because you want to do as much damage as possible. Fina can only act on the final turn there, and there's not really too much going on. So I'm going to actually throw a complete kit at the end. And Drachma, I'm going to throw an apple wax just to help reduce a little bit more damage. But yeah, Lost City of Atlantis, the mythical city and everything along that goodness, that's what Solstice is based off of. Again, you probably could have figured that out, just based off of it rising from the depth and the various, hints towards it. An ancient civilization that was really big in technology that disappeared off the face of the planet. But now we're fighting it and its technology. Oh boy, let's see how much this does. This should actually do a decent chunk to this giant, soccer ball here. Wow! Holy crap! Almost 100,000 damage, 80,000. That was nuts. He actually should start going through some type of transformation soon. Zelos has a few different stages to him, and of course he will go through these stages based off of what is it? Wow. Oh boy. Based off of how much damage you do to him. He's like almost dead, and we're gonna complete kit ourselves, so we'll be back to full health before we know it. Again, another battle that could be generally challenging if your guys aren't a high enough level, but if you're just a decent level in your 40s, 50s, you should have no problems with this at all. Considering he's just assessing damage, he's not even trying to hit me, which is weird. Oh, here we go. Where the hell did those come from? 6 claws of doom. Everything's of doom in this ending episode, by the way. Up, 5 claws. Zelos' claws. They're falling off. Just a little more. Just a little bit more. We've almost got him. So, as you can see, it doesn't really matter. We can close in, we'll finish this off for good, or we can be careful and fall back. I am going to... it really doesn't matter. I think I'm going to just fall back and just have the red, yellow, yellow, yellow phase just so I don't take that much damage. We need to be more careful. Zelos is the most powerful Gigas of them all. Who knows what he's capable of. Fall back for a long-range attack. Alright, everyone. Can't fail now. We've come too far. Yeah, so it's just... oh, it's green, yellow, yellow, red. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're gonna Moonstone Cannon this thing to death. Oh, we're Apo. Nice. Let's go ahead and... what do I want to do? Can I do anything with you guys? Alchemist. For a short period of time. Moegi, what do you do? Protect your ship from enemy magic. Ah, you know what? Sure, we'll throw Moegi on here just because we can. Might as well just use our guys for the hell of it. What does Pow do? Raise your chance of attacking first for a full turn. Meh. We'll be able to do that regardless of anything. Marco doubles all SPs in. I think we're pretty well good with everything else. I'll use Alchemist because I can. We'll do a quick right here and Drachma Guard. Yeah, it's really just keeping myself set up and everything for these final attacks. But as you can see, Zelos has these like weird claws to him now. This is kind of his second phase. I don't think his abilities have gone up that much at all. With Moegi, we were able to block that drill line. Ha! But the more damage you do to him, the more claws will fall off of him. Very similar to the giant blue squid that we fought way back then, one of the sky beasts and everything. So it's a similar animation where as you do damage to him, he will visually get weaker, which is pretty cool. Interesting little thing to throw in there. He's going to keep firing magic, and none of it's going to do anything because Moegi protects us. Thank you, my dear. This is actually your most usefulness. Too bad it only happens for one turn, but that's alright. Evasive action, and are you going to do a cool attack? I want you to do a cool attack. Do something awesome. Do something we haven't seen. Moon Laminate. Cool. It's kind of a longer attack, but, you know, he kind of throws his claws at us and does, all types of crazy damage and everything like that. It did 0! It did 0 damage! Are you serious? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna close in. I know it's gonna be Moonstone Cannon straight through, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Moonstone Cannon all the way at the end. I'm gonna give him a chance to maybe hit me with something cool. Let's go ahead and we're gonna Moon Torpedo. We'll Moon Torpedo from here. We'll go ahead. I feel like the Moon Cannon will actually destroy him. So we'll do a Moon Gun with Fina. Start from here. We'll push it all the way across. drop one doesn't really, like, do too much otherwise. We're apoed and everything. Oh, whatever. We'll do a speed wax right in the beginning. Right? Or anything else? Yeah, what does the magic shell do? Barrier against magic. You know what? Back up. Back up a bit. We'll do this. We'll do the moon torpedo right there. We'll again do the moon gun. Whoop, nope. Like this. And we'll throw up that magic shell here. Just so Zelos can do, like, again, a 0 magic. That's a really cool color scheme right there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Hi! How's it going, buddy? You're right there in, like, your face. Ha! Nothing. Eat it. Or don't eat it. We won't eat it. Why are we raising? Raising the flaps fired torpedoes. Alright, do something else. Don't just keep casting spells at me. What are we doing? Another moon laminate. I wonder if this is going to be anything else. Like, if this is going to do any, like, actual damage to me. Probably not. I'm going to say no. Because I feel like this is a magic attack, and with the magic barrier on, it's doing nothing. Nope, it does 1,900, which is basically nothing in my opinion. This is going to miss, because I'm not even facing it. No, wow, it did 22,000 points of damage? Jeez. Holy crap. That's going to do nada. Ha! And this is going to beat him. We have now officially beaten Zelos with this Moonstone Cannon.
Moonstone Cannon, fire!
I like how the torpedo just kind of came out of nowhere on my side. I don't even think it hit. Oh, nope, it's coming back at us. It's like a boomerang torpedo. Wow! Holy crap! Over 100,000 damage? Oh, that's awesome. There goes all of its segments. And it's really cool. Each one of the segment claws is actually connected to a satellite piece that's the color of a moon. So you have like red, green, blue, yellow, all circling around it. But it doesn't matter! Because we destroyed the sphere. Holy crap. Another Gigas bites the dust. And that, my friends, as they say, is that. Did not stand a chance. That's awesome. Got a few level ups here. No more SP. Kind of wish I got another SP for no apparent reason. No magic experience. And again, the most useless Captain Stripe in the game. That's kind of a pretty death animation. Like, I like how he, like, peeled away, kind of like an onion, and then disintegrated into nothing. Zelos. It's... Yes. It's finally over. Or is it? Dum dum dum! What the?